Hi everyone, thank you for joining. This today is going to be a demo that I've been working on and concept for architecture IQ. And the idea here is to use Magentic um, Orchestrator from Microsoft Agent Framework as the orchestrator, but use Foundry as the individual agent. So I've created the Foundry agents. If I go here and you can see it over here, there is this idea agent, business owner agent, business architecture, solution architecture, RAI, and architecture summarizer. These are all of these. I'll give you an idea. Like if you go in, it's using the GPT-5o model, and I've given persona-based description. Some of them I do web search, some of them I don't, because I want to answer it from the content that is first generated. And then I created this UI. This UI on the left hand side, you can ask the questions. And then on the right hand side, there are two things. There is one section on the top which shows you the Magentic Planner, what it does. So in my case, I asked to create a sales support bot, and it went and created a plan that it needs to execute with the details are over here. And then once the plan is created, it also creates a ledger on, like, what actions to take, who the next speaker is, and what needs to be done. And you can also see the raw JSON here as well. And then I have the total token count. So it creates the ledgers. You can see the number of ledgers that it has been created. And then we also have the plan in action here. This is all created by the Magentic One Orchestrator. So the code is over here, and you can see the orchestration in here. I will be calling like the existing Foundry agent. So if you look at it here, I'm calling all the Foundry agents, not creating individual agent. But here is my Magentic manager, and this is where I'm orchestrating like what the manager should do, and then I'm invoking the Magentic builder with all of the agents. And setting these parameters are very key because some of them it doesn't have a consistent flow for this, a deterministic flow for it. So that being said, as you can see, when I asked the question, it went through each and every one of this. You can look at it, each output over here. This is helpful for in terms of debugging and seeing what it did. So idea agent did it, and then it passed over to the business owner agent, and then the business architecture agent, which gives you the business architecture and why it needs and all the criteria of why we are doing this application. And then the solution architecture went in and it started analyzing the requirements based on the business owner and the ideation and the business architecture, and it's going to actually produce the what we should do, recommended best practices, the well architected framework, the trade-off, the strong sense like scale and all those aspects for a cloud architecture production grade. And then this architecture RAI agent does the all the evals, and it also looks at like and say like, hey, what we need to do for prompt ingestion and fairness and accountability and all of those. And then finally the summarizer agent actually takes all of them, summarize it, and puts out an output, because otherwise it'll be too much output in here on the left side. So I'm also giving like, and I said like, okay, no problem, go do this and um, summarize the results for me. So you can see, and you can also see the token counts, how much it got used, and you can see the token count based on like each and every agent, like how much it spent. This is super important just to in the testing phase, just or in the development phase, to understand like how much each run is taking. And then I had another cool feature. This is basically like a natural voice. You can see the text that it took the summarized version and it would have converted into a voice. I'm using the GPT real time. So here let's see a sample voice.
Magentic Manager, absolutely. Here's a solid V1 design through your sales support bot. What it should do. Your bot should act as a sales concierge for mid-market B2B prospects. In practice, that means it should answer approved product and company questions, qualify inbound leads, route them to the right rep or team, book meetings when appropriate, and hand off cleanly to a human when needed.
So you can see how a sample worked. and you can actually read the output, or you can actually go and read it over here or listen to it. So that was my idea, and thank you so much for taking the time to see the demo. Appreciate it. Thank you and have a great day.